Cyprus football, the passion and thrill. The passion and thrill. The stadiums roar, you can feel the chill. You can feel the chill. The teams are ready, the battles will start. The battles will start with dreams of glory, they'll play with heart.
Kalimera, Kalispera, whatever time you're watching this is Mappa. I'm Stel. Thasso is here. Good evening, young man.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you doing?
I'm good. Actually, do you know what? We've just had a question from someone called, this is a random one. Again, random stuff happens on this podcast. Received a random message from someone that I don't even know what team that is, but I think he's from South America. His name is Sam. And he says, I have a question. I've been a fan of Apoel since 2012, but here's something I haven't comprehended. I could swear that they had Cyprus Airways sponsor for that season, but every picture I've seen, there's the MTN instead. And that's the one that you sent me.
Yeah. So there's because I've got the MTN one from that season. Well, I did have, but it got absolutely ruined because of how much I wore it.
You overwore it.
I overwore it. I think
You
I
wore
think
it
it's
in
got something to do
bed.
with. I think it's got something to do with home and away, or there was like different Champions League sponsors, or I can't remember what exactly it was. But yeah, he is right. There was different sponsors that season.
I thought you were going to say that's when Cyprus Airways went bankrupt or they went tits up and they had to pull out.
Well, might have to look that up. Might have to look that up.
Let me do Googles quickly. Maybe someone can answer that already. Are there any Apoel listeners watching? I want overtime pay. Why do you want overtime pay? Go away. Cyprus Airways was just for European games. There you go. Pedro's just answered that question for us.
Because you know what would MTN be able to use the European games for sponsorship? Oh, MTN guys, we do SIM cards just for Cyprus. What would that do?
On a South African network, MTN, or an African network?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think they're based out of Johannesburg. I think they're actually based out of Johannesburg.
Because I remember getting an MTN SIM card. When we'd go over there for holidays, 2 weeks, you just put €5 on it, and then you'd finish the 2-week holiday, and you still have €4.50 on it.
Yeah. So easy. That's why I had so easy.
So easy. Yeah.
So easy.
So easy, and MTN
amazing.
and Vodafone. Yeah.
You go there and you load it up with 30 quid. You load it up with 30 quid, and especially when you leave your girlfriend back in the UK and you go clubbing, but that was before cameras and all that kind of stuff on the phone, and yeah.
But
MTN are South African. Thank you, Paul. Arriba, yes, Loi, yes, yes, arriba. Give Pedro a pizza voucher, all you can eat for his efforts. He will be happy. He's lactose intolerant. Hello, Pedro.
Hello. All the boys are in.
Well, look, since all the boys are in, let's just get cracking with the first bit of news that we have. Tasso, do you want to do this?
So, last week, as we were recording, Cyprus was going through a situation, especially in the mountainous area in the district of Limassol. There was big fire, wiped out a lot of villages, this fire. Now, it's just wiped out a lot of villages. It's kind of destroyed quite a few people's lives, their livelihoods, their houses, their klirononies. A lot of people have been affected by these fires. So we try to do what little we can do to try and help provide some kind of to help provide some finances for the situation. And the way we could do that is by asking some people some questions. And what we were able to wangle was a signed, worn Connor Goldson Aris shirt. So, basically, what we've done is we've done a type of auction thing where we've posted this on the social medias, on Instagram and on Twitter, and we've asked people to kind of submit their bids for it.
Blind bidding. Blind bidding.
Blind bidding, exactly. Now, obviously, this we've got it until Wednesday.
Well, it's till the 2nd of August, which is Sunday. But I think we should extend it. I think we should extend it for another week. Shall we go the 3rd, which is next Wednesday? Is it next Wednesday, the 3rd? No. How many? I don't even know, bro. The 2nd is Monday, no?
Hold on. What? Tomorrow's the 31st.
No, second is. Oh my god! Is it
Tomorrow's the 31st of July? You know, it's almost August, as the title says.
Flipping hell! That's one for the.
So the 1st is Friday, 2nd is
of August.
Saturday.
Oh fucking hell! I don't even know what. Oh my goodness.
Yes. So anyway.
Anyway,
to win in the blind auction, to win this Connor Goldson signed and worn shirt, all you have to do is kind of guess what the highest bid will be, and send a message, a DM over on either on Instagram or Twitter with your own bid, and we'll announce the winner, I guess, on next week's This Is Mappa.
Yes.
Happy bidding.
It's for bid. It's for a great cause.
In the meantime, we should also mention, obviously, the whole island has been helping as much as possible with the people affected by the fire. And that obviously includes football fans and the football teams. In essence, a lot of rivalries have been put aside to support the victims of the wildfires. We've got Omonoia fans collecting essentials outside the Rasibi before the European game. Anorthosis supporters filled the Themistoglio with donations. We've got Apoel fans organising similar drives. Apoel, the club itself, joined the relief effort with €10,000 donated from the club. And then we've got additional contributions from the new investors, Red Hat Capital, and their sponsors, FP Markets and Copper Island. And then we've also got symbolic tree planting gestures as well from quite a few of the associations. Fans are also encouraged to donate directly through the government's wildfire relief account. We've also got fans of Nea Salamina, Apoel, Omonoia. Two Omonoia, Two Furious have all been out in force, providing food, essentials, and on-the-ground help to residents in devastated areas. A lot of people have been doing this without asking for, their dues. They've been working on it for the sake of helping, and Aris, kind of the biggest donators, I think, value-wise. They kind of announced very sharpish that they were going to donate €100,000 to the relief efforts as well. So I
think the Omonoia Foundation is going to be doing something as well.
Yeah, good. And it doesn't replace what's lost, but hopefully all the efforts that people are going through will help.
What's the death toll now? Is it 2? Is it 2, 3?
It was 2 people last time I checked. But countless. Well, I mean, their lives have been counted for the people affected. But so many people affected. I think I saw it was in the hundreds of kilometers squared that have been affected by the fire. So
it's bad. It's bad. And the thing is, it's like, you're right. You can't replace that. You can't replace lives, and you can't replace the buildings. They've got so many memories in there. It's tragic. But you know what it is though? Times like these, it just shows you how united that island can be. You know,
Yep.
how people are mucking in.
Mhm.
You know, but it doesn't help that, you know, the fucking justice minister came out and said, oh, you know, the elderly couple that perished. Well, he said it was an unfortunate incident, and was he said, while 16 entire villages were evacuated, we had absolutely no loss of life. Like what?
Yeah.
Like what? But you know what?
Yeah.
Listen, this isn't about politics. This show. I mean, I don't know. I've got zero knowledge
It,
of
it,
Cypriot politics.
it
It's
already
just
lasts an hour and a half. We don't want
yeah,
to add another 3 hours on top of it by discussing politics
yeah,
as well. But yeah,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
the
Oh, hey, anyway, great
yeah,
effort from everyone so far. So yeah,
yes.
okay. What's the next,
Uh,
boss?
well, now we kind of go back into our normal broadcasting, and
Yes,
we need to talk about some European games.
yes.
So, where do you want to go first?
Let's start with Ari, who
Yeah,
were 2-0 up in the opening 15 minutes or 16 minutes against Pushkas Academy. Jaden Montnor, who's been targeted by English clubs, mind, gave them the lead. Villadai made it 2. And then they just pressed the self-destruct button. They conceded twice in the space of 5 minutes. And here's me thinking, oh, bloody hell, their defensive instabilities are showing. But an unlikely hero, Eddie Semedo, who was heading out the door a few
yeah,
weeks ago. I mean, he was at Jagiellonian on loan last season,
yep.
and he's come off the bench and he's banged in the winner or headed in the winner. What are you
Yeah,
going
he's
to do?
backed it. No, yeah.
Get out
Typical,
of jail card.
typical Aris performance, bagging goals, also letting them in.
I mean, that first goal where I think was it Musunda that's headed the ball against the back of the striker's head, and it's gone in.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, listen, Musunda last season was on loan to SM Caen, who got relegated from Ligue 2.
Duh.
Yeah, SM Caen are owned by the Mbappes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So there you
I
go.
don't have a
Anyway,
joke or a
no,
punchline or a
no,
pun.
no. It's just they've
Sorry.
been there's a journalist who I follow. We follow each other because of the reason why, well, because they signed Musunda, and yeah, his mentions are full of people screaming about the Mbappes being terrible.
Well, Mbappe does look like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got he seems to have the financial management of one as well. Anyway, enough about Mbappe. We've got more European games to go through. So
Yes, indeed. The
Yes.
next one, my friend, is Omonoia beating Torpedo Kudaisi by a goal to 0. Stefan Jovetic with the winner.
it's a good
That's
finish.
it. That's it.
It's a good finish.
That is it.
yeah.
That is
I like how Henning Berg played the person who does not like playing as a lone striker. But anyway, we've got 2 more games, I think, on there, haven't we?
Yeah, see, that's the shortest ever review of an Omonoia game you'll get. Mind you, there might be more this season, the way that things are going. It's going to be just move it on, show the goals, and do one. Anyway, so Ike went to Celje, and they went a goal down after 28 minutes, but Milicevic did what Angliowski couldn't do the other week, and he scored from the spot. So it's a good point for Ike. They come back, and they'll be playing tomorrow in Larnaca. Cabrera is fit, apparently.
All right,
Apparently.
Bagsman.
So no more Angielski for now. Anyway.
Yes. We've also got one final game.
That's
fresh
occurred.
off the presses.
Yes.
Fresh
occurred
off the
this
presses.
evening.
Yes.
Now, just for those that didn't watch, right? This game was actually quite bonkers because the Maccabi Haifa goalkeeper went off injured early on because he did his hammy taking the goal kick. the replacement got sent off for a professional foul. So their third choice keeper went in goal. And then a moment of magic. I mean, to be honest, this is a great team goal. If you think about it, that's a great pass, a great touch. Orsic picks the pass really, really well. Bruno runs into space. And to be honest, Bruno was operating as almost like a central midfielder at times. And here comes Jaja. Oh, Jaja.
Oh, Jaja.
That's a trademark goal, man. Look at that. Top
Bam.
bins. There you go. Dynamo Kiev awaits Buffer in the next round.
And it also means that Buffer are confirmed to at least have Conference League stage.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Bravo.
We've got at
Brilliant.
least one team in the league stages now.
Brilliant.
Which means, those people that love a coefficient, that Cyprus coefficient's going to go up.
Up and up and up and up.
Up and up.
All the way up.
Yeah, let's see.
So, yeah, good victory. Good victory. I mean, to be honest, man, so far so good for our teams in Europe. Apart from Ajax last season, they all started well.
Yeah.
You know? And this season they started well. So, inshallah, it will continue.
Exactly, yeah. That's especially the best time to get coefficient points is in the qualification stages.
Yes.
Because you're just more likely to get results, aren't you?
Yeah.
So very good news. Very good news.
Splendid.
Yes.
Right.
Now,
are we going to go back to Omonoia now?
We have to. We have to. We have to talk about this. I think this was something that you found, wasn't it?
Someone copied and pasted it onto our Discord, the Anorthosis Discord, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. So I just copied. Well, anyway, long and short of it is, I found out that it was actually a tweet, and I found the tweet, and when I read it,
because there's a lot of information in this tweet.
Yes.
That a lot of Omonoia fans didn't know at the time. So let's talk about it. Let's bring it out into the open. So we've got Akin Kunmiamu signed by Omonoia.
He actually is that short, by the way.
He is. He's a tiny man. Signed by Omonoia on 12th of September 2023. Now, at the time, there was quite a bit of fan outcry on the signing due to the player's history regarding things. Anyway, the 27th of February 2024, the club had terminated his contract. Since then, I'm guessing unbeknownst to quite a few people, Omonoia and Amu have been involved in a legal battle regarding what the player is owed for loss of earnings and unlawful cancellation of his contract. Now, a lot of people kind of assumed what the contract break was for regarding fitness. You know, we were talking about, people were talking about Amu being in KFC a lot, things of that nature. However, the real legal reason has now been let out since the case was adjudicated for Amu in what could end up being a landmark case. So, according to the case information, Amu had been diagnosed with hepatitis B at birth. However, the club was unaware of this when they signed the player. The club came to know the fact. They came to know this fact when as the tweet has posted, they came to know the fact when the deputy chairperson was informed by WhatsApp the day after Amu had signed the contract. So that's Gliori's using his old WhatsApp again, yeah. Anyway, the club didn't apply for Amu's work and residence permit until 20th of November. So that as well. And on 21st of December, the club was informed that the permit application was rejected on the grounds that hepatitis B is an infectious disease. So on the 27th of February, the club cancelled his contract on the grounds that he couldn't get the required work permit. So on the 25th of November 2024, Amu lodged a claim with FIFA to claim back €4,666.67 in unpaid housing allowance and €148,333.33 for compensation, arguing that the club bore the responsibility for obtaining the work permit and that his medical condition should not invalidate the contract.
Faso,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry to cut you, right? But okay, they didn't know that he had Hep B, right?
Yeah.
But surely when you're doing medicals, you might want to take blood samples. Yeah. But the thing is, he's played for other clubs before. So were they not doing blood samples then? Or were they just, signing him on, or just they knew about it and they just let him join? I mean, that is so, it's so negligent. It's so irresponsible.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, man. And yeah, you could say, well, they didn't find out until after they started. No, do the bloody medical.
It depends. What I would say as well, it depends on the country. So obviously, Cyprus has an immigration law for third party nations. Amu is from Nigeria. It's from Nigeria. So it's a third party nation. It's not an EU nation. It's so we would have had to go through the work permit process. And the rule in Cyprus means that you can't have an infectious disease and get a work permit. It might be at his other clubs that might not have been the case. So obviously they would have known that. Somebody from somewhere knew he had hepatitis B and informed the club the day after he signed the contract.
Well, again, do your medicals. And here's the other thing. And I'm sorry to bring this up again.
Yeah.
We know what he was convicted of, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, there could have been a possibility that he contracted something else, right? So again, in your mind, look, maybe it's just me and you being logical, being stupid. Like, do a blood test his blood for anything. Because if he goes into the dressing room, if he's active with other people, then see, again, it's just negligent, man. And the thing is, you can't blame the club for not knowing, but you can blame the club for not doing what really should be done. Yep. And the thing is, this is standard sports science. You need to check these players for the red blood cells and for I don't know, diabetes or cholesterol.
Or the heart condition that ended the lives of players like
several players.
Or who was Fabrice Muamba almost lost his life because of an underlying heart condition that they didn't know about. That's why you have medicals. So obviously the club didn't do the medical. There's another question there: is who's at fault for the medical not being done? Anyway, I'm gonna read the rest of this as well, because the rest of this kind of reads off as well, and there's actually fallout from this that we've actually talked about without knowing that this is what we were talking about previously. But anyway, so part of Omonia's argument against the compensation claim was that Amu needed to go through the Cyprus FA contract dispute committee first, which FIFA threw in the bin. So that there is the change in the requirement for foreign players to go through the Cyprus FA first. Now they don't have to do that, and it's because of this. They also held that no just cause existed for the termination, as there are FIFA articles which prohibit conditioning contract validity on work permit approval, and attributed the failure to secure the permit to the club's lack of due diligence. There you go. Amu was awarded the €4,666.67 in unpaid housing allowance and €61,314.43 based on what was left of his contract. at Omonoia, minus what he'd already earned at his new club in China. This ruling confirmed that clubs must secure work permits before signing non-EU players to avoid costly terminations. As the committee emphasised the club's due diligence obligation, it also confirms that players are not required to disclose medical conditions unless they affect performance, shifting the onus to clubs for pre-contract checks, which they'd be doing already. So I had 3 things to say about this. One was, what are we doing the medicals for? Which you pinpointed. Why are we signing non-EU players without getting their work permits sorted? Again, right? They signed him on, what was it? They signed him on the 12th of September. They didn't get his work and residence permit until 20th of November. That is 5-6 weeks that he was training with the club, working in inverted commas, but he didn't have the right to work or live in the country.
Isn't it funny how most clubs that I've spoken to this summer, when I've proposed to them players from Africa or non-EU, they said, well, they need to have a visa before they come. Yeah? Isn't that funny? So maybe they're just bullshitting me, or maybe, again, Omonoia.
So, and my last note on this is, Omonoia, I love a WhatsApp message.
Honestly, man. Honestly, what would they do if WhatsApp went down? Or they use Viber? They use Viber. Flipping. Lois has put up a comment. I'm not going to put it up, but I agree with you, Loizomu. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Yeah, but I'd like to say it's not just Omonoia who are all about that. But anyway,
well, if you buy, this is Mappa, the book, or should I say the book of Mappa, hopefully July 2026, all of this and more will be in there.
There you go. There you go. Loizo does have a very good question.
How does he get 6 appearances without a work permit? Well, there's a possibility he got a temporary visa.
No, so while you're doing your application for a work permit and you're in the country, you're allowed to stay in the country. You get. I think it's called a yellow slip.
Well,
which allows you to stay in the country while your application is going through. The only reason I know that is because my brother moved to Cyprus after Brexit, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll be fine."
Well, listen.
Spoiler alert.
You just throw your brother under the bus. It's fine.
No, I'll leave it at that. Anyway, that is.
He's gonna call you now.
He is. He's gonna send me a message, being like, he's gonna send me a message at 4:30 in the morning because he's gonna be doing Skopje. But anyway, Anyway.
Oh my god.
Anyway. So the other thing to bring up, the other thing I wanted to bring up. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. They're gonna give him a gun and he's gonna kill me with it. Anyway, let's move on from Omonoia. We've got other clubs to talk about. We've done half an hour and we've only talked about Omonoia. So,
what have we said about Omonoia? What have we said? Listen, I'm going to do this right now, yeah. And I'll put it. Sorry, Thasson. Now you set me off, right? You want to talk about Omonoia? Let me talk to you about Omonoia. Stop.
Hold on. Let me mute.
1 minute, guys. I need to bring this up because I didn't do a members area podcast, but I'm going to do this right now because I was going to save it, but fuck it. Right. If you guys have seen Omonoia's social media post today, you see a thing of beauty. It's absolute genius. Look at this, right? It's Jovetic. 1 goal, 1 win, 1 MVP award for Jovetic. Guys, you've only made 1 transfer. You should just put that as well. 1 transfer this summer. There you go.
And he's
I'm
injured.
done. And he's injured. Yeah. Did he do a medical? Did they test his blood? I told you, Omonoia is a rehab facility. Yeah? Barker, Shradi, Besedin, Adzili, Iyai. Yeah? The list goes on. My voice is cracking now.
All right. Yeah. Anyway, next club. We've got Aris. Aris.
Aris? Oh, I thought we were going for Aik. Sorry.
We can do Aik. I've got no
problem.
No,
we'll do Aris. Let's do Aris.
Okay. All right. So Aris. So not confirmed yet. However,
but it's done.
It's basically done. Aris are loaning in another Rangers player. They're loaning in with an option to buy Ross McCausland.
Yes.
So Connor Goldson's really getting that agent fee, right? If he's not,
nothing to do with it. He had nothing to do with it.
If he's not, he needs to have a word.
Well, since I'm feeling a little bit braggadocious today, if that's all
right.
Yeah. Put out a tweet today. Ross McCausland's move to Ari is complete. Announcement to be made soon. And came the retweets. And we are now sitting on 54,000 views on 1 post. Short form content is king, my friend.
There you go. We need to be splitting this into like 1-minute chunks.
Yes.
All right. So that's Ross McCausland and Aris. Yes. Next, we've got Aik, also made a transfer. This is Youssef Amin. So you already talked about it last week. Aik have now announced it officially. A German Iraqi winger, 21-year-old, comes in from Al Werda in Saudi. Started off in the Dortmund youth setup, played for Victoria Köln, Feyenoord, and Braunschweig. He has 81 appearances with 11 goals and 4 assists, mostly in the 3rd level in Germany. However, last season in Saudi, he managed 31 games with 4 goals and 2 assists. He's also played 17 times for the Iraqi national team already, scoring twice. So interesting signing.
He's a really tricky player, man. He's really tricky. And he's not one of those players that, when you kick him, he's going to go down and roll around. He's just going to get up and carry on. He's different level.
Good.
Loves a bit of a trick, though. That's the problem. I don't know if he'll be able to get away with it in Cyprus, but his turn of pace and both feet, right foot, left foot. Yeah, he's something special.
It's all right.
Again,
Prosper Mendy will deck him and he'll stop it.
But look, it just makes you wonder, right, how scouting systems work, doesn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It makes you wonder.
Yeah.
And this kid ain't a slouch. What did you say? Was it from Dortmund originally, and then was it Feyenoord?
It was Dortmund, and then he went to Feyenoord as well.
He's had a football education, and he's how old?
21.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
Watch out.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
Next one is going to be my turn to.
Shall I mute myself now?
No, I'm going to try and not talk about this too much. But so this all stems from Apoel was supposed to announce this Praxedes guy last week, and then Monday, and then Tuesday, and there's nothing. They still haven't announced Praxedes. Now, thought it was already weird already, but anyway, there's a Twitter account called Tano2679 who we follow each other on Twitter. He had a look over on the FIFA website. Specifically, you can actually search who has the who has transfer embargoes.
Yes.
What clubs have transfer embargoes on them? And it's noted on that website that Apoel is still under embargo from the 5th of May of this year.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they've got 3 transfer windows worth of embargo. Now, Yeman Petridis confirmed end of May that they sorted out the embargo because they paid off Lucas Souza, because that was what Apoel were taken to court for at CAF. However, there are 2 possibilities as to why this embargo is still continuing. Now, my thinking is that it's still something involving Carlos Diaz, because there was something already that people were already talking about it earlier in the summer, that he's taken the club to CAF for compensation. You go 18 months out on loan to a team in the 2nd division of the Emirates, you're probably going to want to sue. But Tano as well responded to me saying, if it's not that, and it's not Lucas Souza, it maybe is compensation to Lucas Souza's Chinese team that he signed for after going to Apoel. But then he resigned for Apoel from them. And they owe CC Yatai 200 grand for that. So, yeah. Now, considering the club's been on a transfer embargo since the 5th of May, it means Grey Pape, Merle, and Dalcio can't be registered. So at the moment, they're at the club to do
Training?
I guess. So Petridis, once again, has put everything on black for, hopefully, by the 24th of August, F8 Investments actually turn around and say, yeah, you know what? Here's the millions of euros you need to run the club for a season.
Do you know what? I find it incredible how, we've been talking about due diligence.
Due diligence.
Yeah. And it's like, this is another thing that probably wasn't mentioned in the paperwork. Got 100,000 notes to a player or a club. Yeah.
Yeah, but F8 could have just gone on that website and seen that the embargo's still on as well. It's a bit thick from them to not do that.
Look, why does anything surprise us anymore? Why does anything surprise us?
I don't know, man. It's endless optimism. That's what it is.
Oh well.
There it is. Now, speaking of embargoes,
Yes.
Anorthosis have got a weight taken off their shoulders.
It has been lifted.
The embargo has lifted, yeah. Yeah, a Lighthouse family to Eminem. Why not? Anyway.
By the way, have you seen Happy Gilmore 2?
No, not yet.
Load of shit. Don't bother.
I do. Oh, okay, I was going to say Eminem.
Load of shit.
I know.
A load of shit. Utter garbage. Sorry. Carry on.
Yeah. And Andy's got a very good comment there.
Amazing. Apoel has managed to have success despite the complete shit show running the thing.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. I mean, I've been going on about that shit show since we started this podcast. But anyway.
Right.
There's your clip. Anyway, back to Anorthosis. The weight being lifted off their shoulders. So with that, they decided to announce I I haven't seen an announcement, but these players are all training with the club anyway. So we've got Clifford Aboagye. He's the first one. 30-year-old Ghanaian midfielder, Udinese, Granada, Atlas, Querétaro, Club Tijuana, Puebla FC, and Al Muruj in Libya. 233 appearances, 13 goals, 11 assists. We've got a 26-year-old Portuguese centre-back called Luis Silva. People in Cyprus might remember him, they might not, because he spent 2 seasons at Baralimni as well. And then he went and signed for Vigiu Lodge in Poland. He's also been at Bisad, Benfica, and Stoke City youth teams. 144 appearances, 10 goals, and 4 assists. 25-year-old Brazilian centre-back Gabriel Furtado.
That's the guy with the tattoos. Looks like he comes from the barrio.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Him and that Baralimni striker, they're going to have wars next season, innit? You can tell.
Oh, God. Yeah. We're not going to get more graffiti on the Baralimni.
Can't wait.
The Baralimni club.
Do you know what? I'm going to get a picture of both of them and put the GTA background. Yeah, you know the one with the guy who's got the dog on the chain lead. He looks like he's just come out of fucking Alcatraz. Look at him.
He looks like an extra of Breaking Bad. So anyway, Gabriel Furtado has been at Palmeiras, Paraná, Vitória, Londrina, Coimbra, Sampaio, and Confiança, Brazil. Getafe
and Pollos Hermanos.
Los Pollos Hermanos. Los Pollos Hermanos in Albuquerque, Getafe, and Al Mesaimir in Qatar, and Borneo in the Indonesian leagues. 103 appearances, 3 goals, and 1 assist. Ding, 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 ding. Now, this is gonna set you off proper, right? Because the next one is the 28-year-old Swiss left back, Tobias Shatin.
Oh yes, I know about him anyway. We've done this one before. We've done this weeks ago.
Have we?
We did this weeks ago.
It wasn't confirmed yet, but anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure we said Shatin pants.
So Tobias Shatin's another one. We have
so much fun next season, man.
We've got a 21-year-old Argentine central midfielder Agustin Rodriguez on loan from Lanús. He's played 55 times for the Lanús first team with 6 goals and 2 assists. He's also been picked for Argentina's national youth teams, but has not yet made an appearance. Then we've got 27-year-old Colombian attacking midfielder Juan Pablo Ramirez. He started off at Atlético Nacional. We sent him off on loan 6 times, including at Bahia and America in Brazil, as well as at Qingdao West Coast in China. He was at Leones FC for 4 months prior to Anorthosis. 159 appearances, 21 goals, and 15 assists. He's also represented Colombia at under 20 and under 23 level. And then we've got a 25-year-old Brazilian winger called Richard. That's it.
Amazing.
Richard.
Amazing.
So I'm going to be calling him Old Wingy Dicky for the rest of the season. So Old Wingy Dicky started at Internacional, who sent him on loan to 5 teams. He then signed for Club de Regatas, who loaned him out another 2 times. And they signed for Santander, CSA, and Caxias. Teams he went on loan to include Tondela in Spain, B-side in Portugal, and also Chapecoense.
Yes. Before or after?
After. Yeah. 191 appearances, mostly in Serie B and C in Brazil, with 12 goals and 6 assists. Old Wingy Dicky.
Do you know what? You guys have got the Brazilians. They got a whole bag of South Americans. It's going to be like a cartel war between those 2 teams next season. I'm not going to see an Apoel. I can't wait. What they should do, right? CableNet. It's CableNet, isn't it? Because they got both of them.
Yeah.
When they do the graphic with both the teams, you know, the badges, they need to play like Gasolina. You know, play Gasolina instead. Ella le gusta la gasolina. Dame más gasolina. Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Was
I
it
can.
156 beats per second or something like that? I'd be mad. They all come out like lowriders. Petrini bouncing like Snoop Dogg. A blue and yellow. Fucking Chevy.
I'm just doing Brastidis is Dre, obviously, then.
Yeah, definitely. For sure. Papa Stavro walks in with a spinner.
No,
fucking,
Papa,
yeah.
Papa Stavro is West Coast. That's what that is.
Ah, yes.
Anyway, right. Next club. Let's go. Paralimni. Enosis Nepo Paralimniu have confirmed
Yes.
Ivan Laka. 22-year-old Croatian centre forward joins from HNK Šibenik and comes with 13 goals and 14 assists in 120 games. He was also at Dynamo Zagreb and NK Rudez. And he's also the nephew of some other guy who now plays for Paralimni as well.
It's a family affair.
It's a family affair. Nepo
Well,
babies.
Before you move on, we can not do this. We have to do this. So, for those of you who aren't aware, Paralimni have stepped up their social media to the point where I have to applaud them because they jumped on a trend, and there's a trend where it's you give someone a little box and you slide the top of the box off, and this plastic toy spider kind of leaps out. It's on a spring or whatever. Paralimni did it to their players, and I must admit, it was very, very entertaining. So, without any further ado, Tasso, I'm going to do this. There we go. Tell me if there's any sound or if there isn't sound, because I can't tell, to be fair. Oh.
There is no sound.
1 second. Oh, for crying out loud. Because, 1 minute.
You need to click the thing on the bottom right.
Hold on. The reason why there wasn't any sound is because I was trying to click the sound thing, but it said stop thing at the bottom.
Oh yeah, the stop streaming thing. Yeah.
Okay, right. So let me try it now. See, right. Can you hear it?
No.
What?
No, I can't hear it.
Anyway, you can see it.
But yeah, the reaction. Some of the reactions are priceless, man. Ah. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Doesn't one of them? Yeah. One of them just ends up going like Panayam. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's moving, he goes. It's moving.
He hasn't even opened it properly. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's a good job that you can't hear it, because I think it would have got demonetized because of the music they're using.
No. Oh, as well. Okay. Yeah, no, we don't want to get demonetized. Pay us.
Yes.
Anyway.
It's not that we're getting anything anyway.
Pay us
we get like £1.36 for this show. It's all ridiculous. There you go.
Anyway.
But yeah, they're doing well. Bravo. Yes. I like it.
Yes. So next we've got Akritas.
Oh,
the signing, didn't they?
I must have missed that.
You missed that. You're the one who reported on it.
Nobody but on the spreadsheet. Okay. Wait, did I miss it?
So
did I delete it?
So it's all right. I can talk. It's only a one sentence anyway. So Akritas have made another signing this week with former Omonoia 2 Furious midfielder Alberto Fernandez moving out to Buffalo. I think you posted as well on Twitter that apparently there's no fee involved, but there's like a sell-on percentage that's advantageous.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, next one is Omonoia Radipo. I've signed 2 players. Well, I mean, one player and then the other one, they announced him after like a month. But yes. So they announced that they're signing Konstantinos Evridou, not on screen, on a season-long loan from AEK. The 20-year-old youth international from Cyprus has made 5 first-team appearances for AEK and OFK Beograd, but he was also in the PSV youth system. They've also signed 29-year-old Nigerian winger Sadiq Fatai, who was on screen, who has been mostly in Portugal so far with, so these are the teams, Penafiel, Covilha, Coimbra, Varsim, Pacos Ferreiras, Chaves, Leixões, Gil Vicente Oliveirense, and Ribeirão. Also Alshkert in Armenia.
Okay.
Armenia.
I think he's the player that Manduka represents. I think Manduka represents. I think, I'm not sure.
308 appearances, 18 goals, and 27 assists. There you go. So obviously we've been talking about a lot of players coming in, but there's one going out. Over at Achna, Julian Bonetto was announced by FC Galamada in Greece's Super League 2.
I'm surprised it was him. I thought it was going to be. I mean, I was told that there was a player leaving, being sold, but I didn't think it was him. I thought it was going to be either Andereggen or Flores, but no.
No, well, yeah. I mean, listen, Bonetto probably was very highly thought of, albeit with the stats they had, scoring 9 and assisting in 10 in 32 league games. You know, that's not.
He was a good player for him, mate. He was a good player for him.
Yeah.
You know? He got a lot of important goals. But there's 2 big players there.
Yeah. Yeah, but listen, we said that last year as well. As well. And look what they did with who they had afterwards. So
but who did they have as sporting director?
Well, the guy who's now at Anorthosis.
Right. Although Hugo Martins is there, so let's see.
Yeah, Hugo Martins is there. We'll see. Anyway, that's all the
impression of a creaky door, yeah?
Yeah. So, that's all the Brodatlima club news. But, as you know, a load of shit happens behind closed doors that we also need to talk about. So, let's go with the fan card problems. So, Haris Loizidis, the Cyprus FA president, likes to have a moan about one thing when he's supposed to be announcing another thing.
Yes.
So, I mean, look at him. He already looks tired. Poor guy. He looks so tired. Yeah. Anyway, so he had another moan about the Cyprus Sports Organisation and their vampire president, Yannis Ioannou, during a press conference announcing that the referees have got a new sponsor for next season. Loizidis once again complained about the difficulties fans are having in renewing their cards for this season, and that he's annoyed about Goa ignoring him about fans being able to use their old cards until the renewal goes through. He noted this inflexibility has already caused problems for the teams participating in European competitions and signals even greater trouble ahead with the start of the league season. So then, the guy on the right, I'm not going to be mean about him. This is the Baralini president, Kostas Stradis. He jumped in with his 2 cents as well. Appeals and pleas from the Cyprus FA and a statement from Goa saying they cannot intervene due to government decisions, while clubs and their supporters are left worried. It's unbelievable. Even if they wanted to drive fans away from the stadiums, they couldn't do a better job than this. The inventions of some programmers are making things unbearably difficult for the clubs, especially for pensioners. One rejection follows another with ridiculous excuses. We beg you, simplify the procedures. We want fans in the stadium. Also, I still don't understand why our national ID card couldn't be used instead of the fan card. The fan card can easily be lent to someone. Your national ID card, however, never. Now,
nor can your DNA.
Yeah, you'd have to be twins. Arnold
So it's a
Schwarzenegger.
complete and utter shit show.
Yeah,
Complete and utter shit show.
yeah.
But
I mean, it's
at least the clubs that have got low season ticket sales can use that as the excuse.
oh yeah, there you go. I mean, the other thing is as well is for people like you and me who are going over for holiday purposes, they will say want to attend a game. You can just do an application on the Goa website, which is a lot simpler than what people in Gibro are having to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there you go. Learn to live abroad, you lot.
Yeah. More of the story is don't be a Cyprus resident.
Yeah.
You get away with a lot more.
Exactly. Anyway, so more Cyprus FA news. There's a new head of referees. So following Domenico Messina confirming his resignation from the Cyprus FA's head of referees position, the Cyprus FA have confirmed that he's being replaced by another Italian in Antonio D'Amato. D'Amato. There's a joke there about tomatoes and stuff, but I can't quite put my finger on it yet. He's a lawyer by profession. Became a referee in 1989. Reached Serie A by 2006. That's a long time, man. He was a referee from 1989. He didn't get to Serie A until 2006. Wow.
Hang about. When did Juventus and Milan get relegated?
I don't know. When did they get relegated?
Well, they got booted out because of the
they did.
Didn't they?
What was it then?
It was after Italy won the World Cup, which was 2000 was it 1 minute 2010 was hang about. When did Italy win the World Cup? Italy World Cup wins. They won it in 2006.
Okay.
Juventus relegated. Relegation year. When was that?
Oh,
2006. They were stripped. Oh wait, they were stripped of the 2004-2005 title.
Wow.
Okay, so he wasn't there.
I mean, listen. In the summer of 2006, Messina was involved in the Calciopoli scandal. So 2006 is when all that went down. So anyway.
No.
Anyway.
No.
Anyway.
No.
Anyway.
No.
Anyway.
You can't tell me that the new head of the Referees Association in Cyprus was involved in Calciopoli. I'm not having this.
No, the old one was.
The old one was, yes. Yes. The old one was.
Yeah.
Allegedly?
No, not allegedly. It was on the Wikipedia. It was on his Wikipedia page. I was checking. I was checking what Pedro had put there in the comments.
Messina, by the way, is now head coach of Serbia.
No,
what?
he's not.
What? Head coach?
No, he's not.
What are you talking about, head coach?
No, he's not.
He's got to be the head of the Referees Association, not the head coach.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that, miss.
Here you go. In the summer of 2006, Messina was involved in the Calciopoli scandal, giving evidence on behalf of the Italian Football Federation. So there you go. He was on the good side.
I'm keeping this on the screen for the rest of the fucking show. Pedro.
So,
yeah, head of the referee, sorry. Hey, man, I'm listening and doing clips.
No, anyway. So, this guy, he reached Serie A in 2006. By the time he retired in 2018, he got almost 200 top flight matches. Internationally, Tomato was FIFA listed from 2010 to 2016, taking charge of Europa League fixtures and World Cup qualifiers, and served as part of the officiating team at UEFA Euro 2016. He refereed the Coppa Italia final between Juventus and AC Milan in 2018. So there you go. He was also recently charged with overseeing the training of referees in Italy. So maybe he's gonna do a good job.
Possibly. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Anyway, next one. And we're going to what would have been the third division, but now we're going to the Anorthosis instead.
Yes, we are.
Now, Beja 2014 have finally confirmed that they cannot complete their obligations for the 25-26 season in the third division and officially taken themselves out of the league system. Now, Stel, do you want to remind... Sorry?
They did it in writing.
Yes.
They did it in writing.
So, do you want to remind people just quickly what happened with Beja?
Where do I begin? Okay, let's begin with 2 years ago when we saw a whole load of skada on their social media. Because on their Instagram, someone decided to put a whole load of images of the then head coach saying that he was involved in match fixing. They put up his phone number saying, if you want 3 points, call this number. They put a Bet365 logo on it, even though I don't know if that's the betting company that was being used by most people. And they also uploaded a whole load of photographs of alleged new committee or board members with the words fake, 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 fake. So whoever was running that account decided to just go balls deep on certain people, accusing them of being corrupt and dodgy. And then it just disappeared until 7-8 months later, Apex Capital took over. Capital. And, you know, we're not going to talk about Apex Capital and the person that was running the ship and his exploits.
Correct.
But then they disappeared. And then you fast forward to April this year, and out of the blue, there was an argument between PASP and Beja because PASP was saying Beja weren't paying their players, they hadn't paid them, and Beja threatened legal action. And it carried on for a couple of days, and it ended on a Saturday afternoon when Beja threatened legal action. And that afternoon, they played Othello's, and they could only field 8 players. And there was 7-0 down at halftime. 2 players went off injured. Sorry, there was 7-0 down at halftime. They went 8-0 down, and then 2 players got injured, and then the game was abandoned. They lost 8-0. Got relegated, and here we are.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I missed out one thing. Beja said that they had 500,000 debt last month. It was 500,000 debt. So yeah, that's the long and short of it, really.
Yeah. So with Beja not being able to meet their financial obligations, they've decided instead that they're going to go into the Anorthosis.
Yes.
Yes, which means now there's obviously a gap in the third division.
Yes.
So that means now the team that finished in 4th last season in Stock Epilepticus will now be playing in the third division, and that is Omonoia, after they missed out on automatic promotion by 2 points.
Okay.
It also means that the team that came in 5th in Stock's promotion playoffs will be promoted to the Epilepticus division, which is FC Frenaros.
Yep.
There you go. So FC Frenaros are now in Stock Epilepticus.
Yes, correct. And there's an interesting project going on there. I can't say too much, but it's very interesting.
Interesting.
Yes. Watch out for this team.
Keep an eye out. So I wanted to just very briefly as well mention that we've got another Cypriot with another winner's medal.
Yes.
And that is Joe Crystal.
Okay.
I'm saying it in like a Charlie accent as well. Joe Crystal.
Okay.
He was in #FC's Soccer Sevens squad out there in Asia, and they won the kind of the not the main tournament, but the second one. So they won that one. So Joe Crystal, well done. Golf clap for Joe Crystal.
Hang about.
What?
Is that
Hashtag FC have got 2 Charlies playing for them.
Yeah, but
Joe
they've
Crystal and someone Andronico as well.
Yes, but they also have PK Humble, PK Humble, PK Humble, PK Humble.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They do have him.
I want to see someone doing the PK Humble dance when they score this season in the Brathlima.
Oh, in the Brathlima, I was going to say just follow hashtag FC.
No, I want it in the Brathlima.
Oh, let's see.
Morgan Brown, if you're watching, PK Humble, PK Humble, PK Humble, PK Humble.
Yeah, once you scored another banger for Bologna.
Against Omonoia, PK Humble, PK Humble, PK Humble. Mind you, the amount of like different nationality we have in Cyprus with the the favela lot, your team, and you got the Talento de Barrio, Anorthosis. They're going to be doing their own dances. And the Omonoia dance is just waving a white flag. PK Humble, PK Humble.
Oh,
I want to see Pedro do the PK Humble dance.
Now that you said PK Humble, right? You reminded me we didn't even mention Shakira for Beja.
Yeah. Well, she bought a villa in Beja.
We didn't make the Shakira joke. Okay?
That's okay. It's okay. We can figure it out this season. I'm sure
This
their name will come back.
Yeah, this time for Beja. Do the thing,
PK Humble, PK Humble.
Okay, right. I've got one more thing to mention.
Yes.
But that is my that is my
special.
Stock.
Yes.
Leonidas.
Let's go.
This is the final.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know. In the wheel now.
This is the final stock Vrionides of the summer. Because we are now talking about a game which happened in Stock's promotion playoffs. Yes. So this is a game between Aedos Anglicides and AEK Gelia. So it's obviously it's a local derby, right? Local derby. Now, there were 7 separate charges brought up against Aedos in that game.
7.
Oh, Aedos, que te he visto naera, que toquei Uranus. Anyway, so the first one. In the 75th minute of the game, the referee had to stop the game for 22 minutes as both the players and fans of Aedos went after the referees, with the players attacking the refs. At the same time, fans tried to break a lock on the stands to enter the pitch.
Oh my God.
That's the first one. Second one. Aedos had no doctor or physio registered on the match sheet. Third one. Their head coach, Fanos Hadjadoni, was done in for insulting the referees. Fourth one. Their physio, who was actually at the game despite not being registered for the match, was reported for violent behavior against the officials. 5. The fans broke the wooden fence of the stadium, entered the locker room area, and acted in a threatening manner towards the players of the opposing team, which required the intervention of the police. 6. A substitute, Michalagis Mikhail, was done for using aggressive, abusive, or insulting language and or gestures impermissible and intense protests. And 7, flares and firecrackers. So, The referee reported that when Anorthosis went 2-0 down to AEK in the 62nd minute, there was abuse being hurled at one of the linesmen from the Anorthosis bench, and the referee called himself extremely lenient and showed 1 yellow card to one of the people. When Anorthosis went 3-0 down in the 75th minute, the situation deteriorated further, and the refs moved to a corner of the pitch and tried to move the players and staff away from them. At the same time, 10 to 15 people in the stands tried to rush the pitch. Play was resumed 22 minutes later after the refereeing team went to the changing rooms. They called the captains in of both teams and explained that the two people described above were sent off for what happened and that they would only come back out when things had calmed down. Now, the game continues and it finishes with no further incident. However, after the final whistle, the head coach of Anorthosis apparently yelled out, "Bulade di Manassas, bulade do Spidissas, isastenanidei, jeaulaften e gini busas horizon." Yeah. So you've sold your mother, you sold your house, you have no idea, and the people that brought you here are the problem. Which is pretty tame compared to other things we've heard, right? But yeah,
Especially last week.
Yeah, but bulade di Manassas. That's it's horrible. Anyway, the match observer as well had some notes. So he corroborated everything the referee had said, but he also said in the 66th minute, Anorthosis fans threw bottles of water into the field of play. And after the end of the match, I saw from my position that Anorthosis fans broke the wooden fence. 2 or 3 Anorthosis fans entered the locker room area and acted in a threatening manner towards the players of the opposing team. After the intervention of the police and calming factors, the incident ended. Now, the punishments for this, I'm going to cough first.
Is that singing?
So, the punishments for this now are very anticlimactic.
Oh, okay.
Anorthosis were fined 2,000 euros.
Euros?
Anorthosis were fined 2,000 euros. Fanos Hadjandoni was fined 300 euros and banned for 4 games. The physio was fined 250 euros, and Michalagis Mihail was fined 250 euros.
Oh.
Now, that's very anticlimactic compared to the fines and the bans other people have got for less.
Well, hang about. When did you say this game was? Was it a playoff game or was it?
It was a promotion playoff game.
Right. So I'm just guessing that the referee and the observer just wanted to go on holiday early because there's too much paperwork, and whoever decided to do the fine, they were, I guess they were on annual leave at the time. Maybe they had their, auto response on, and then they just checked their emails. Like, do you know what? Whatever.
Yeah, pay the fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
So that is the last of Stock Vrionidis.
For now.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know. Spin the wheel now.
And that's it. That's it for another episode. It's been a quiet week, hasn't it, Retaso? I mean, we were talking about, the weekend being literally dead. There was the Amor story and there was 1 or 2 others, but nothing, literally nothing. And since then, it's been nothing.
Well, good. It means we get to talk about football mostly rather than shenanigans. So.
Yes. Well, look, David Luiz hasn't signed for Buffalo yet. Omonoia haven't signed anyone lately. We haven't heard anything about Guma for a while. It's almost as if he's disappeared. This just literally nothing. Fine, no problem.
Yep, nope. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine.
For now. we say this, but tomorrow we got the Europa League and Conference League games, and something is bound to happen. Something is bound to happen.
Something is bound to happen.
Watch this space. Anyway, boys and girls, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and X at This Is Mappa. Thasso is also on the same platforms at Flares Gaffairs. We also have the Connor Goldson shirt, which, as Thasso said at the top of the show, feel free to DM us your bid for the shirt. All the proceeds will go to the victims of the wildfires. And yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thasso, anything to add?
No, nothing further to add from me. Just let's get that coefficient up, lads. Let's get that coefficient up. Let's get some wins.
Luck to our teams. Good luck to our teams.
Yeah.
So that's it. We'll be back very, very soon. Oh my goodness! Sorry, we have a Patreon. I'm going to put the link in the description. And yeah, we're doing transfer updates. We're doing classic Cyprus football games. We're going to be doing more and more content on that as well. So yeah, feel free to join. Like I said, the link is going to be in the description. I'm going to add it in just a moment. There you go. That is it.
That is it. Patreon.
That's it for another week. Adios. Ciao.